Out of the two of us, who would be Evan Turner? Who would be J.R. Smith?
I'd probably be J.R. Smith, to be honest.
I don't want to be Evan Turner. But
well,
I'll
too
settle.
bad. You are Evan Turner.
I'll settle for Evan Turner.
I mean, if we're talking about personality-wise, yeah, I'm J.R. Smith.
Yeah. Okay, I'd be Evan Turner.
Yeah, you're Evan Turner.
All right, I'll settle for
If we're talking about fashion, you're J.R. Smith.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And how does Evan Turner dress?
Not like J.R. Smith.
Okay.
I think you would be like wearing that stuff in the club.
Maybe.
Like J.R. Smith.
I don't know.
Like that giant like fur hoodie that he had.
I wouldn't wear a fur hoodie though. Well,
I think he had this. He had this one look like with a super big turtleneck.
But out of the two of us, I probably would wear a fur hoodie.
I was having this conversation with myself the other day that between the three of us, Westbrook, if we were to compare ourselves to Westbrook, Curry, Westbrook,
Russell Westbrook,
Russell Westbrook,
Three in the thee.
Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul, and Stephen Curry.
Oh yeah.
No, it depends on like what exactly are we comparing. Like if it's attitude, then it's definitely like what I'm Westbrook.
Yeah. And I'm the
you'd be the Curry. If it's fashion, you'd be Westbrook.
Chuck would be Westbrook.
Yeah, you'd be Westbrook.
I wear pretty wacky things.
I'd be CP3. You'd be Curry.
Yeah, and then in terms of game,
you're CP3.
I think I'm all three.
Yeah, you're all cool. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the 3 in the Key podcast. I'm Alan Mark. Right beside me here is Mark.
What's up, everybody? What?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Behind the producer's table is Chuck.
Hey, how's it going, dude? I feel like I should say more things, but Mark only says like 3 words when he gets introduced.
I always expect more of an intro from you.
Well, you know what? You can't always.
Yep, there you go. There it is.
Wait, you can't. Oh, yeah, that's 3 words.
You can say more, but
I could say more,
but you choose not to.
Yeah.
That's perfectly
I'll leave
fine.
that up for the meat of the discussion.
Meat.
Can we redo this?
No.
No, it's happening already.
Damn
It's a
it.
thing.
This is great.
Yeah, everyone loves seeing people bomb. So like whenever the intro goes wrong.
Yeah, you're in for a great podcast, friends
and family.
Yes.
All right, well, let's get this started.
Yeah, so we were originally planning to doing this like bi-weekly, right?
Yeah.
But then a bunch of things just happened, and we were like, oh, let's talk about it.
Yeah, no, like
for this weekend.
Your shit hit the fan.
Oh,
to
yeah.
be honest, like within the past 4 days.
Yeah, honestly, all just on Friday. This past Friday, we're recording this on a Sunday. Just running through.
Actually, if you think about it, like the past week, the entire week for the Cavs has just been no bueno. It's been weird.
Yeah, let's get into it. So let's go with just start with the big news.
Yeah.
Friday, it's announced that the Cleveland Cavaliers fired David Blatt. And I remember I was actually at a coffee shop just like doing some writing, and then like the Woj bomb like pops up on my phone, and I'm just like going crazy and trying not to be too loud in the corner, like this random corner of this coffee shop.
You sent us a text like I'm like going insane right now.
Yeah, I was like I can't yell, but I really wanted to yell because it was just like I can't believe this happened. Like I don't know if it's just like there's a lot of things that probably went into this, but then
most definitely.
I mean it's like whether it be like an overreaction to like the past week or just like things have been culminating for like the past 2 years.
Yeah, just bubbling under the surface, which I think was the case. I mean,
I know you especially want to talk about this, so
and the whole idea of firing a coach midway through the season when you are in fact leading the conference, which is the craziest part. I think this was the first time this was ever done, like since the merger.
Since I think I saw something about like since the 1980 Lakers or something like that after Magic's first year.
No, they weren't leading the conference though.
They weren't.
No, they weren't.
Okay.
And besides, that was totally different.
Yeah.
If Magic's first year.
The one after his first year.
Oh no, still that one was like 11 games in.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, this one is like definitely more than halfway through the season.
Yeah.
And the idea that you would replace the head coach and elevate an assistant brings to the idea that you don't believe that the roster is getting the most out of what it can possibly produce.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, that roster, midway through the season, you realize something needs to change. You lost to the Warriors, you lost to the Spurs. You don't have the roster flexibility. There's not really moves you can do in free agency. So what's the one thing that you can do in order to create any drastic change about the team and the team's makeup, and hopefully have it reflect in their record?
Yeah.
You got to change the coach,
Yeah.
which I don't agree with, mainly because of the timing of it.
Yeah, like being in the middle of the season, it's really kind of just like crazy to think that they would actually like pull that trigger like at that time. Yeah, so
Just walked up. Just walked out.
Keep going.
I mean, we can clearly see you.
distracting. I was like, I have thoughts to
I was
say.
watching your eyes the entire time. You were just tracking him like a wolf is watching this deer go by your territory. You were just tracking him the entire time.
Do you know who else was a wolf tracking a deer
Oh, please don't do
in
this.
the wilderness?
All right, who?
Do
you even know what you were gonna do?
LeBron James towards David Blatt.
Oh my god! All right, explain yourself.
This is off the fly, so this is probably I'm gonna get lost in this.
It's gonna be really bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be really bad. I'm so sorry, but I'm not. I mean, okay. The thing about Blatt was that he was the Cavs hired him before they knew that they were gonna get LeBron James.
Uh huh.
Before they knew they could get LeBron James, and but then like it's been said like in the past, especially recently now that Blatt's gone,
Yeah.
that LeBron James and Rich Paul really wanted Tyronn Lue to get to be the coach, to be a coach or something. That's why Tyronn Lue became the highest paid associate head coach in the NBA.
I have a question. Is Tyronn Lue part of LeBron's agency?
Ooh, that actually don't know.
Yeah, I think that may play into it, because if he is part of LeBron's agency, the one run by Rich Paul,
Yeah.
then that could actually add another element to this.
Yeah,
Probably
well-
not the biggest element, but just another one.
Yeah, and that'd be crazy just adding that non-basketball element to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Hopefully Chuck, once he gets back and listens to this, could put that little like lower third thing.
Yes.
We're
Hopefully.
finding out. Yeah, but yeah. Did you want to go ahead?
So the idea with LeBron trying to elevate Tyronn Lue, is it Tyronn Lue or
Tyronn
Lue?
Lue?
Yeah. So the idea with that, it's kind of a double-edged sword in a sense, that we're talking about replacing a successful coach, in place of somebody who hasn't coached before.
Yeah, yeah. I mean that's the weird thing, especially where I was going. Like, they actually brought Blatt in to coach this like team that was still rebuilding.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not knowing like I guess they would be like, yeah, even if you get LeBron, like he would still be a good hire, hopefully. But then it just didn't work out because those personalities never really jived well.
Yeah. And you can definitely see that reflected on the court, because from what it was looking like, I didn't see any. All right, when David Blatt came into the league, he was viewed as this visionary, this individual who was all about the pace and space, which is why the Warriors wanted to bring him in as an assistant in the first place.
Yeah. Like his like Alvin Gentry probably wouldn't have been there if Blatt said no, didn't go to Cleveland.
I think he might have been there, but at the same time, probably not been the top guy.
Yeah. Man, imagine that
would have been really cool, actually.
Jeez.
That would have been really insane. But when you think about it, if you've taken a look at the offensive plays and the sets that they run, the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
I didn't see any elements of the pace and space movement.
Like the type of stuff
I expected.
Yeah, like the
from
thing
David
that you
Blatt.
saw from Blatt when he coached in Israel.
Yeah, in Israel
Like,
and also in Europe.
Yeah,
just
everything that made him successful for like 20 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you didn't see any of that. And for the most part, it was all just LeBron ISO. LeBron, do your thing. Kyrie, get the ball, do whatever it is you do. Make some magic off the fly. It didn't really look like there was any offensive philosophy. There wasn't any clear vision what this team would be doing and should be doing. And you saw that in how much productivity you got out of Kevin Love.
Yeah.
You didn't really maximize his talents.
Yeah.
At the same time, I think this team is fundamentally flawed because, it didn't. I don't think that the roster currently constructed as is can beat any of those two teams in the West.
Oh no, yeah, they're playing catch up. I mean, that's one reason why like they can't really tinker with the team too much because most of it, I feel like it's LeBron's team. Like LeBron wanted these people on that team. The only exception I can think of is Mozgov because I feel like Mozgov is a Blatt guy because Blatt coached the Russian team.
Oh yeah,
so he knew how good Mozgov and then liked Mozgov's game, and then now he's like not playing well. And probably in like trade rumors too.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like interesting seeing that now, and like especially with Blatt, now that he's gone, it's like it seems even more apparent now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the idea with Blatt being just cast aside now for Tyronn Lue, do you really think that that's gonna have any change? Because like I know this is early and I know it's just been the first game, but it didn't look good that first game.
Oh, against Chicago.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to make a difference because I don't think the team is built well enough to go. Yeah, as you said earlier, to go against the actual like real like true contenders, Golden State and San Antonio. I don't know, and plus like you're not giving Tyronn Lue enough time to really like implement anything different, try to change things enough, and like because that's already half the season gone.
Yeah,
that means you're gonna have another half the season to adjust to something new.
Yeah, that big adjustment period.
I mean, maybe they just needed like a more like personality kind of like kick in the ass, but I feel like I don't know, you kind of need both. You need to like find an offense that like they need to create like an offense and defense that fits every player. And I feel like Blatt would have helped that, but then the fact that he didn't get along that well with his players really like he couldn't do it. And then Tyronn Lue, like he's not proven as much of an XO's guy, but he seems like a great like personality coach.
And you brought a very good point there, and the fact that it didn't seem like David Blatt got along with his players. There's an interesting dynamic in that I heard a couple stories that when David,
do you have like plugs of where they're from, or do you not remember?
I heard this on the from who's the ESPN insider who always
Windhorst?
Yeah, Brian Windhorst. He was talking about how in the very first game that they won, it wasn't. I think it was against
last year, right?
Yeah, it was last year. They gave David Blatt the game ball, and they were celebrating the Cavs, but David Blatt wasn't having any of that.
Yeah.
Mainly because they felt like he was being treated as a rookie coach and like, hey, it's your first win.
Yeah.
And then he just wasn't going to celebrate. He wasn't gonna enjoy the moment and was saying that, all right, this is just a win for me. All right, I've had plenty of wins. In my time overseas, I'm a legendary coach overseas, and that's the mentality he had. That rubbed the players the wrong way because they obviously had no clue who this individual was.
Oh yeah, like they don't know about his accolades.
They didn't know about his accolades in Israel.
And though though he might have done such a great job, like you don't know if it's going to translate into the NBA.
Yeah, he's not. He's a rookie.
Yeah.
In the NBA, his accolades are not reflected in the knowledge base of the NBA players. They don't know who he is. To them, he's a new guy trying to learn his legs and should have been trying to learn his legs. However, he felt like he was coming off as somebody who was, experienced, that this is not his first time. Don't call me a rookie coach. When in fact, you are getting to know the NBA players. You are starting to develop a rapport with the NBA players. The minute you say that, you immediately stop acknowledging the fact that these are NBA players. They're adults. They know the game well, and you're just putting that all to the side and saying that, well, this is what I've done.
Yeah, and
now you guys need to listen to me.
Yeah, so kind of set to fail from the beginning in that sense, because I mean we didn't know that it was going to happen, but it just never jived well. So yeah, we'll take a quick break. And then we'll talk more about like Tyronn Lue, other coaches, and just
the coaching carousel in general.
Yeah. All right.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out the show. Great thing about the Gallant is that it hosts way more other types of shows for your liking, like Shit for Chat. Life is one crazy adventure, and for these two guys, their journey only gets harder as they go through it without any clue what to do. Join Chuck and Dan every week as they figure out how to live in this strange world. They reflect on their past, live in the moment, and look forward to what's up ahead. Knowing them, though, it'll probably be just lots and lots of cheeseburgers. Catch new episodes every Wednesday right here on The Gallant.
Welcome back. Just talked about Blatt a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
Blatt!
Thank you.
Chuck is back after taking a FaceTime phone call.
Welcome back, Chuck.
Can we ask you what it was about, like in 3 quick words?
Somebody wanted to let me know that they had copied my fantasy football bet idea and are doing the single ladies dance, and so I had to.
That is not.
I had to
that
find
was
that out.
That was definitely not 3 words.
Okay, in 3 words.
Have you already passed the 3-word?
Okay, I'll explain it in 3 words.
Yes.
Who gives fuck?
Not only was that,
It could have been multiple.
It
It
could
could
have
have been 3 words.
Yeah.
If you just made it multiple fucks.
yeah.
Fuck you.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chuck, for your input. It's valuable as always.
As you know, this episode is explicit, so you're gonna hear a lot of F words.
This episode of 3 in the Key has been brought to you by profanity.
Yeah. And by the letter F.
F is for fuck you. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we did just finish talking we talked about Blatt, Cleveland, that situation. How do you think Tyron's going to do? Just real quick.
I think he's going to do all right. I don't think it's going to matter. He was head coaching material, but he should have been growing with a young team.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Like the Timberwolves.
Do you think
we'll
he's
get to
gonna?
that in a second.
Do you think he's gonna grow his dreads back?
Oh, you mean the
You
cornrows?
mean cornrows?
Cornrows. That's what I meant. Sorry.
I don't know.
Get your head.
I just think there's just so many NFL
It's
players
not all
with
dreads,
dreadlocks.
man.
I just anytime there's a cool hairstyle, I just think of dreadlocks. That's my go-to. And my go-to.
Your right hand.
I don't know. I think his face is a little too tired to have dreadlocks now.
Yeah.
He's looked like he's aged quite a bit since his playing days.
Yeah.
He's been through a lot. That Allen Iverson step over.
Yeah, I think that took off 10 years from his life.
It's like that Filipino thing where it's like if you step over a person, they stop growing.
Yeah.
Except
So
it's
he just jumped 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, immediately bags under his eyes.
Oh,
Poor Tyronn Lue.
poor Tyronn Lue. Yeah, I think he could be good someday. It's
Yeah.
not gonna matter this year though,
Yeah.
because there's something the dichotomy just between the Cavs and the Warriors, the 2 teams that met in the finals last year, and just the relationship between the team players with the coach is so much different.
Yeah, it's really weird if you think about it. The
same day
we get Steve. I say we, the Warriors. All right, we're fans of the Warriors.
Homer.
Deal with it.
Go Lakers.
Okay.
Homer.
Okay. All right. So
Go Lakers.
the minute the Warriors get Steve Kerr back, the same day that we get Steve Kerr back,
Yeah.
Blatt's gone in a matter of hours, and it just speaks to how differently I believe the players. Now this is speculation, but how differently the players view the coach and view and maybe not respect, but the idea of how much they like their coach in general.
Yeah. And honestly, I think it just speaks to how much. I forgot who said it. But then just like how much the synergy, just top to bottom, from management to like the coaching staff to the players, matters so much.
Yeah.
In the NBA, you see that difference between like the Cavs. Like obviously, like the front office didn't have enough faith in Blatt to take on supposedly LeBron's like wish to get him out there and have Lou. I think it was Vinny Del Negro in the Vertical podcast. New mentioned that. But yeah, just and it's kind of amazing because the Warriors were kind of in this spot just 2 years ago with Mark Jackson.
Yeah,
there wasn't enough like agreement upon like what to do with the team. Like they were just not good enough. And then now they got Kerr and like it's just all happy.
And it's weird because Kerr wasn't around for most of the season, but there's this mentality with the Warriors players. And this was reported by Rusty Simmons, by the way, and I think it was mentioned in the Warriors Huddle podcast, is that when Kerr was out, the Warriors players took ownership of the system, and they put it upon themselves to not only learn the system, but to get better at it, to have it, they're basically coaching themselves to help Luke out. Luke Walton out.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was his first time. Of course, he's not going to get everything all at once. And so in order to help out the whole team in general, because they believed in the philosophy and they have such faith in the system, that they put it on themselves.
Yeah.
Basically.
I think that was the difference between the two teams. Believing like playing within themselves based on the system, like trusting the system or trusting their talents.
Yeah, which is what happened in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Because it didn't look like they were running David Blatt's system at all.
They were just like going off the instincts of their own talents, which is like good enough for them to get the first seed in the East.
Yeah.
Because they're a talented team.
Yeah.
Those players.
I mean, when you have 3 All-Stars like that with Kyrie, Kevin Love, and LeBron James, talent is going to get you far.
Yeah. Especially with the secondary, tertiary players they have.
Yeah.
Like J.R. Smith, like when he's hot, he's like good, great.
Yeah.
Shumpert, Mozgov, like they're good.
They
like,
have a good
roles.
roster. It's a good roster.
Yeah.
Do you think the thing that the Cavs are lacking is some sort of... Do you think... I don't get a sense of camaraderie sometimes. When, I don't see like a group of... I see lots
of issues like that
Yeah.
since last year. Like the whole Kevin Love fitting out thing.
Instead of fitting in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a weird team. I guess they just don't have the right pieces for great chemistry.
Like as far as the Warriors go, the one thing I'm jealous about not my team not having is just everyone just looks like they're having so much fun.
Who's your team again, Chuck?
I said it 1,000 times while you guys are saying, "Oh yeah, we're homers."
What we want
go
you
Lakers,
to say it.
Go Lakers, Lakers for life. Shout out to Kobe. Thank you for all your work. But it's time for you to get out so we can start rebuilding. But anyway, go Lakers. Yeah, I don't see that at all with the Cavs. Even like that's the one thing the Spurs and the Warriors have over the Cavs. It's just really visible good chemistry with each other, and that's going to reflect on the court. And it's just there's a bunch of people who think they're superstars, I think, for the Cavs, or maybe maybe LeBron. Yeah, LeBron's.
They're all ball dominant superstars too.
Yeah.
And throw in J.R. Smith. Who's
just
one of the most
ISO,
confident people.
And that's the thing. I think it's very hard to implement a system when everybody's so ball dominant.
Oh yeah.
And they're so talented that nobody's gonna question why you have the ball this much.
Yeah. If we haven't, I mean, Chuck brought them up to the Spurs. We never even mentioned them. How like they've been doing this for years now.
Yeah.
Like what we see like the Warriors doing now, implement like trusting the system, having like synergy all top to bottom. Once you get that and like you see that it works.
I mean, you have to have stars who are willing to give up that mantle of, all right, it's my team instead of, it's our team. Because Tim Duncan, he exemplifies this the most.
Yeah.
He right now, he is basically giving the team to Aldridge and Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah. Also, I'm thinking like, I feel like those players in other systems, like they could be ball dominant.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that like they know like great offenses are about like ball movement,
and
passes,
that's
right angles.
Yeah, that's a testament to Greg Popovich too.
Yeah.
I mean, his system, tried and true. And we say system in a sense that it's not the same thing because right now he's not running motion.
Yeah.
You know, it's all like twin towers. I mean, like you do have motion in there, but it's not the fast pace and space that we saw the past couple of years.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about like the same thing as like just
the same philosophy.
The relationships among everyone. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Talking about having fun with the Warriors, Chuck, you did mention that, right? Yeah. Bomani said this best, and I agree with this 100%, that the Warriors lead the league in stunting.
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah.
They got some of the most stunned players like in the league.
The way you said that was so
I know,
odd.
I can't talk like that. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so like the way that they show they show out.
Yeah, they got like, swagger.
They do that. They do. Up. Like whenever they shoot a three and they make it and they leave the gooseneck up there and just walk down the court. Every time they make an and one, they show off their muscles. Yeah. Every time they make a left-handed layup, they're showing it to the crowd, giving them one of these.
Look at that roster.
Like Booker T from the old school WWF, WWE.
Yeah, like now at this point you expect it from guys like Iguodala, always love like the big games. Draymond, his personality is just always there. But then like even the quieter guys, like the chiller guys like Steph and Clay, when they're hot, they show it.
Yeah, they show it.
Face.
And I think that's the best part, is that it's not necessarily the system, but the philosophy encourages it.
Oh yeah.
That the only way you're going to move the ball and have this kind of this synergy on offense and defense is if you have fun with it.
Oh yeah, totally.
I'm thinking about that one time where Curry did the weavy thing around Chris Paul and everything. And,
which one? There are so many weavy things there.
The one on top of the key.
And the one on top of the key. And then you
exactly.
And you see the shot of Kerr like frustrated, like, what are you doing? Pass the ball. And then his look of like, you of course. Okay.
Like,
of course you do that.
Right there. I did that.
So like I honestly feel like the best coaches are can be looked up to, but also can be seen as a peer, as a fellow. Like you shouldn't feel you should respect your coach, but not be intimidated by your coach.
Yes. Yeah.
And the opposite was happening with the Cavs.
Yeah, because at the very basis is that you are not coaching kids. You are not coaching young adults. You are coaching adults. You're coaching men. You know, those men are going to have their own reputations. They have the gravitas around the league and the respect around the league. Just, you know, their game, their attitude, you know, who they are. You have to treat them as adults. It's not a subservient system. You know, that hierarchy is there, but it's also not there. It has to be a collaborative effort, but at the same time, you have to respect and listen to the coach. Yep. It's kind of one of those things that I don't think David Blatt was able to. He wasn't able to connect with them in that way because I feel that he was missing that specific part of the relationship.
Yeah.
Do you think LeBron will ever have a chance again? Now that he's kind of dwindling down as far as like his NBA career goes, like he could maybe have like 5 more years.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
So like,
because at least for the foreseeable future, the Warriors and Spurs are going to be this good.
Remember the Thunder too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. The way that David Blatt was removed and Tyronn Lue was inserted as the head coach kind of gives me a look into what LeBron is maybe thinking, because LeBron, he may not have, you know, gone forward with this deal or was the one who suggested this, but he's LeBron. It's the Cavs. He has an influence throughout that whole organization. There is no way he did not like have some kind of part in this.
Oh yeah.
It may not be direct, but there was some part.
Yeah.
It kind of gives me a glimpse into what I believe he sees his window as. You know, he needs something drastic to change, and he needs it to change now. And I think that for himself, I think he sees that his own window is closing, and closing a lot faster than I think most pundits believe.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of crazy then thinking that they gave Tyronn Lue a 3-year deal.
Yeah, that was probably do you just come up with that figure like just right away, like that, or do you think it was like happening behind the scenes in the works? Like
I saw the deal was like 3 point something.
Yeah,
I honestly feel like that's to make up for like because he was already the highest paid associate head coach.
Yeah,
I think it's like, okay, we'll just give you what we would have given our head coach anyway. Like just add that on to the extra. I don't know. I know. We'll see how this turns out.
Yeah.
Though. I feel like there's still a lot to tell. There's still just more
There's still
questions.
there is still a lot of basketball left, but for the most part, I don't think that no matter what they do, they're not beating any team coming out of the West.
Especially this year.
Mainly because I think the roster is flawed, but
Yeah.
that's for another time.
Yeah. So just want to end it real quick with one more thing.
Sure.
All right. So just because we're talking about coaches and a lot of like the coaching carousel, and like this happens every year. Oh, we didn't even talk about McHale.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
Yeah, how he kind of got shafted with that team, but that's
By the way, I do not think that it's his fault.
Yeah.
I think that was the players not responding to him, but I think that is entirely on the players not trying hard
Yeah.
enough.
Like if you watch Rockets games, you could see like
nothing's changed.
The intensity isn't there.
Yeah.
But that's we don't have to spend too much time on that.
Yeah. No,
But so out of all the coaches right now, just choose one. Who do you think? Like, choose one coach that you think is going to be out probably by the time it's summer.
maybe even before summer.
Yeah,
Shaw.
sometime in that span.
Yeah.
Shaw?
No, not Shaw. Scott.
Yeah, Shaw's
He's
out.
already gone. I mean, Byron Scott.
And who do you think? Who would you either like to see or you think should be the replacement?
All right. So, no, Byron Scott's out. Byron Scott is out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm getting his name wrong because
Don't care.
Don't care. I know a lot of people are pulling for Luke Walton to be the Lakers head coach,
Mm-hmm.
and I will agree with that, provided these conditions are met. One, he has a 5 or 6 year contract.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
That's a long contract for a coach.
It's a long contract.
Like, I think the Celtics gave Brad Stevens a 5-year deal.
Yeah, and here's the
That
reason
was a
why.
lot.
Here's the reason why. You need to guarantee 3 or 4 of those years, and I think you mentioned this.
Yeah. What?
You need to guarantee.
Oh yeah, like you need to give them the security for at least the first few years.
Yeah.
To know that like,
because you will be losing. No matter who the coach is, you are going to lose for the next 2 years.
Yeah.
And you need to, because you need to keep that pick because you made a terrible trade.
yeah. What are the other stipulations? Is that it? You were counting them out.
No, those are all.
Oh, okay.
Those are all stipulations. right
Okay.
there. I forgot to use my fingers.
Okay,
to
there
help
you go.
count.
All right. Chuck, do you have any ideas on that or?
Oh no, I agree 100% that any coach right now is better than Byron, and well, maybe not any coach, but Luke has kind of proven himself. Like he's proven that he can handle a good group of guys, even though Lakers may not have a good group of guys. But
they don't have the talent to compete.
But like we were talking earlier, like Luke is super young still. He's only like 34, super young coach, still has so much time to learn, and like I feel like he'll have a good opportunity to grow as a coach with a team that's also growing.
Yeah, they could like grow together and
exactly.
Like,
he could start from the very beginning and create that bond and chemistry.
And that's something you don't really see often,
right?
In basketball.
What you're seeing it with Brad Stevens.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why that's the one example I was gonna.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
And like even then, like it's only his second year, right? Something like that. Third year.
Stevens third, I think.
Third year.
This is his third.
Yeah, and like they're like Celtics look like they're at least on pace to kind of grow.
They're one star away.
Yeah, they are.
So.
Right.
That's what I feel about Luke. Yeah. Plus, I just want to see all the shots of his dad just judging him from behind.
Great.
Yeah,
seeing Bill in the crowd.
Yeah,
it's like watching him in his Grateful Dead T-shirt.
Also, that is the team that I think he wants probably gonna go to.
Yeah,
but the one I think he should take is the Minnesota job.
Ooh, speaking of Minnesota, that's actually one I wanted to get into.
Nice.
So, thank you. This is for Flip RP.
RIP.
So, like, because of Flip's passing, sudden passing, Sam Mitchell was like pushed into that role. I don't think it's a long-term deal, especially watching them now. That offense is hot trash.
Yeah. That's been especially disappointing considering that I have 2 number 1 picks.
Yeah. Just a lot of talent.
Just a lot of
young talent.
And they got talent on the bench too.
Oh yeah. No, I love all their young pieces. I think a future of Rubio, Levine, put Levine at the 2, Wiggins, Towns, Jang, Shabazz. I like all of them.
Oh man, that's really good.
Yeah. So you said you would like to see Luke Walton there. I think
that would be perfect for pace and space.
Yeah, I think
Carlton, he can shoot.
Who? Oh, Carlton.
Cat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He could totally shoot.
Big Cat can shoot.
But then I think I would like to see, because there have already been like rumors of like Memphis thinking that they're gonna let go of David Yeager after this year.
Yeah. By the way, not the way you spell Jaeger.
Yeah, but it's pronounced Yeager.
Yoger.
It's pronounced Yeager though.
Yoger.
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 Is he straight out of
Gallant.
Is he like a mythical creature or something?
Yoger.
Ogre. Nothing.
No, yogurt. Just because it's spelled Joe, right?
Jerger. Yeah.
Yeah, yogurt.
Anyway, David Yeager. Yeah. So there have been talks that. Well,
David Yeager.
I'm just pronouncing it how it's supposed to be pronounced.
Wow, she's just never bothered to correct anybody.
But yeah, so there have been like rumors that like he's probably going to be out of Memphis after this year.
Yeah.
I would like to see him in Minnesota. I think he's still a young coach. Like he came up into the NBA from like succeeding so well in the D League, and then like he saw success with the Memphis Grizzlies. I think he could take especially what he learned with that defensive intensity that they had.
Yeah.
And I think that would be good, especially
had
yes. And I think that'd be good. That's good stuff to put with this young Minnesota Timberwolves team, because they have a lot of great defensive pieces that could be good, like really good in the future. And I feel like he could help them push them to their potential. And also, he's a Minnesota native, so it'd be nice to go home.
Okay. Well, I have another idea for the head coaching job for Minnesota, and I think it has to do more with a change in culture, and that I think Kevin McHale can actually do that.
Yeah, go back to Minnesota.
Yeah, go back to Minnesota.
He coached them not too long ago, though.
Yeah,
like 5 years ago or something.
And then he left. Right.
Yeah. I forget the reason why.
Yeah, maybe he was fired, but
yeah.
But yeah, that's my idea.
Yeah.
Is because I think he would be a good fit for that team, because I think he knows exactly what he wanted to do in Houston. It's just that
team failed him.
The team did not want to do that, and they failed him.
Yeah. Whew. There's a lot of talk about with coaches, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I might write something about this a little bit. Maybe check that out on 3 in the Key later on Gallant. But yeah, so thank you for listening, maybe and watching. I'm Alan. I'm Alan Mark.
I'm Mark.
And I'm Chuck.
Right behind there. Yeah, so you could follow everything that we do on the Gallants. Chuck, do you actually want to do this?
Yes, I can do this. Chuck. Hello, because you guys can get a break. Like Alan Mark was about to say, you can follow us on many social medias out there with the username at the Gallant TV. TheGallanTV.
All right, so wait. You gave me shit for doing that before. Why are you doing that now?
Because I am the one that shits. All right. We're also on YouTube if you're watching this there, so make sure to subscribe to us on that YouTube channel, and also visit our website, thegallant.tv. We have a lot of amazing content that we also do. There's a lot of other shows, and as these guys are standing up and letting me do my thing and getting alcohol, he's getting more whiskey to put there. Label, right? You can. It's all good.
Okay. Jim Beam, please give us money.
Yeah. And sponsors, if you want to sponsor us, we don't need money, but we would love money anyway. But we want to talk about all your stuff. So shout out to Starbucks on the left, and shout out to Jim Beans.
Support your local coffee shops.
Support your local coffee shops.
Hypocrite.
That wraps it up for me, Chuck, the producer and director.
Thank you all for listening / watching. Catch us next time.
All right. See you later.